I'm Maddie Bouck, and welcome to this week's episode of Spring Hill Now. Learn about how you can study abroad in Italy, when and where you can play basketball in support of veterans with vision loss, and the inside story of the one-year anniversary of the discovery of the racist graffiti. Also be sure to stay tuned to watch this week's segment of Badgers on the Spot. We'll also cover events happening around the town, weather, and what's happening in the world of Badger sports. All in this episode of Spring Hill Now. Racist graffiti was written on New Hall's building last year on October 26. We now have a one-year update. Reporter Mya Falgout has the story.
Spring Hill College has been working to address the demands from students, faculty, and staff regarding the racist message that was graffitied on the side of New Hall last year on October 26. The shocking crime led the community to stand together the following day for a blackout event held on Ridex. Sophomore senator at the time, Hammy Hamilton, spoke up at the blackout event and continues to be an advocate for the well-being of the campus.
I cannot say that I have ever been this proud.
No amount of paint and no amount of soap would wash away, the context of that word. And then to speak at the event, I was nervous the whole entire time, but I think seeing people bond together in that moment, it inspired me to speak. I think the key point and what everyone needed at that time was reassurance. And the college, to a certain extent, gave reassurance, but only enough.
Students again this year wrote messages supporting diversity in chalk around campus in remembrance. One of the demands that have been met this year has been hiring an associate vice president for culture community as well as a chief diversity officer. Ronnie Cowan joined Spring Hill's campus in July 2023 and has been working behind the scenes in an attempt to address students' concerns. Cowan acknowledges that when she came in, the college had not done a good job of enforcing policies and procedures.
We have not been, and this is being very transparent, we have not been good at enforcing it. So when someone comes to you and says, hey, this is happening to me, we're not saying we're going to address it, and we need to.
As far as the investigation, Chief Kevin Anderson claims that public safety has had some challenges closing the case. There were no cameras pointing in that area during the crime, and there is a lack of witnesses and evidence. There are no current suspects. However, the case is still open. To keep up with more information regarding the investigation, you can reach out to Spring Hill's Public Safety. Reporting for Spring Hill College Student Media, I'm Mya Falgout.
Reporter Mya Falgout will continue to follow up on the progress made with the college's inclusion initiatives. For student support regarding racial injustices, you can reach out to Cowan through her email, and to keep up with the Black Student Union, you can follow their Instagram. With basketball season just right around the corner, Delta Gamma is hosting their new basketball-themed fall philanthropy event, Hoops for Troops, this Saturday, November 4th. This event is open to the entire Spring Hill community. The event will start at 11:15 on the outside basketball courts. Teams will be able to check in and have lunch, which includes burgers, hot dogs, and an assortment of chips. At noon, the basketball tournament will begin with 5 to 10 people on each team. 10 to 15-minute mini games will also be played, as well as a 3-point shoot-off during halftime. All proceeds raised for Hoops for Troops will benefit local veterans with vision loss. The donations will go through a vision rehabilitation center in Mobile called Community Services for Vision Rehabilitation. CSVR is one of the highest rated facilities in Alabama. Delta Gamma has partnered with Lost Pizza Company to support their philanthropy. Lost Pizza Company is located in Midtown on Old Shell Road and offers pizza, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. On Thursday, November 2nd from 5 to 9 p.m., you can mention Spring Hill at checkout to have 10% off your purchase. Go to SCVR. The registration fee for a team is $50. To sign up with your team, you can visit Delta Gamma's Instagram to fill out the form in their bio. For any questions or concerns, you can contact Frankie Giardina through her email. Spring Hill offers a study abroad program in Italy for students to experience traveling the world while also working towards their degree. The Italy Center is held in Bologna, Italy, where the school is for all students to attend while traveling the main cities of Italy and other nearby countries. This program is offered for students during the fall, spring, and summer semesters. The center has now released a 2-week summer program for students. Tuition for each program includes courses, housing, training, workshops, a meal plan, and the flight to and from the center. If you are interested in studying abroad, there is an all-school wide interest meeting on November 14th from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m., located in the Blanc, room 211, which is on the second floor of the Student Center. For more information and to apply to the Italy Center program, visit the Italy Center's website for any questions or concerns, or you can email the Italy Center or Logan Barrett, who is the Director of Operations. That's all for things happening around the Hill. Now we go to reporter Alisaya Rashid to see how the weather is going to treat Mobile this week. Alisaya?
Thanks, Maddie. Hey Badgers, and welcome back to this week's Badger forecast. Looks like it's beginning to look like sweater weather season to me. We'll be seeing some warm temperatures, but we'll be facing much cooler temperatures later on in the week. Today we are looking at sunshine with the high being 73 degrees and dropping to 40 degrees. Later on in the evening, there will be wind speeds around 4 to 8 miles per hour with a 0% chance of rain. The humidity will be 53%. Looking at Friday, we'll still be seeing mostly sunny skies with the high being 75 degrees and the low dropping to 49 degrees. Wind speeds will be picking up around 2 to 6 miles per hour with a 0% chance of rain, and the humidity will be 63%. Heading into Saturday, the high will be 78 degrees and the low will drop to 52 degrees. Wind speeds will be up to 3 to 8 miles per hour with a 0% chance of rain, and the humidity will be 72%. Now let's take a look at our 7-day Badger forecast. Looking into next week, temperatures will mostly stay in the low 80s into the 70s all next week. We can see nothing but sunshine with cooler temperatures. Sounds like the perfect weather to go to the Mobile Greater Gulf State Fair with friends or family or attend outside activities. For Sunday and Monday, temperatures will both be in the 80s with a low dropping into the 50s. Tuesday will be 78 degrees with the low being 55. Wednesday's high will be 76 degrees. Remember, we are expecting temperatures to drop, so be sure to have a jacket with you. Well, that's all for this week's Badger forecast. Have a great weekend, Badgers, and stay warm. Back to you, Maddie.
Thanks, Alisaya. Looks like the weather will be great for hoops and troops, but for sure, have a jacket on standby. Now let's pass it to reporter Bonnie Pavalonis to see what's happening in Mobile this week. Bonnie?
Thanks, Maddie. Hey Badgers, get ready to hear what's happening around town. Art Soup is back with fun and exquisite bowls for you to enjoy. Art Soup 2023 is hosted by Love All Pantry, and this event will be on November 9th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Crown Hall in downtown Mobile. Love All Pantry is a nonprofit, inclusive community of volunteers and donors serving nutritious groceries to feed the hungry in Mobile. This year's goal will be $50,000 or 500 pounds of food to help feed 2,600 families every month for 5 years. The art in Art Soup represents handcrafted bowls donated by local artists. The empty bowl signifies the fight against hunger and how events like these will help stop hunger. All funds raised will benefit the Love All Pantry at Central. General admission tickets cost $45 and will include a handmade bowl, endless soup, beverages, and live music. Plus, local restaurants will provide soups, desserts, and other regional beverages. This event will also include raffles for you to enter to win gallery-level art pieces, trips, and tickets to the area's cultural events. For more information about Art Soup or to donate, visit the Love All Pantry website or call them at their phone number. Love All Pantry's passion is to seek participation in the creation of a compassionate, caring community in Midtown Mobile. Mobile Museum of Art is offering multiple opportunities to stay involved and earn some volunteer hours during your free time. Get connected and inspired through the power of the arts. When you sign up for one of the volunteer interest meetings, you will learn more about upcoming programs, tours, and exhibitions held at the museum. All volunteer meetings will begin at 10:30 a.m. in the museum's boardroom. The next interest meeting will be on December 7th. This is the last one for the 2023 year. However, there are numerous dates for the spring of 2024. Light refreshments will be provided to all who come, and this program encourages you to bring your friends. If you have any further questions or want to find out more information on the Mobile Museum of Art, email the museum's Coordinator of Art Education, Caitlin Amaner, through her email, or visit the museum's website to sign up to volunteer at the Mobile Museum of Art. On the website, click the tab under Volunteering Opportunities where you can find the application to sign up. That's all for things happening around the town this week. Have a safe weekend, Badgers.
You're watching Spring Hill Now, winner of the Best Single Video and Best Presentation of Faith in the 2023 Catholic Media Association's St. Juan Diego Collegiate Journalism Awards. This is Spring Hill Now.
Now we go to reporter Kate Zeller to talk Badger sports. Kate?
Thanks, Maddie. What's up, Badgers? It was a spooky Halloween, but we are back and ready to fill you in on another week of Badger sports. Let's see how our Badgers did over the weekend. The Spring Hill College's men's soccer team fell to Alabama Huntsville 5-1 in Friday's game at Library Field. The Chargers scored right away in the beginning of the game, and Celso Jubarius immediately answered, making the game 1-1. In the second half, the Chargers kicked it up a notch with 4 more goals, leaving the final score 5-1. Let's get them next time, Badgers. The Spring Hill College's women's soccer team battled to a scoreless draw with Alabama Huntsville in Friday's match at Library Field. The Badgers and Chargers fought to a scoreless draw after 90 minutes of playing. However, each team took 5 shots apiece in the first half, but could not find the back of the net. Way to keep it steady, Badgers. The Spring Hill College's volleyball team fell to West Florida 3-2 on Friday. Spring Hill's loss to West Florida snapped a 19-match winning streak. Freshman middle blocker Haley Hillman led the match with 9 blocks. Mya Saavedra led the Badgers with 17 kills, and Jessica Fairley led with 25 assists, and Ariana Weaver led with 15 digs. Way to go, girls. Now let's see what's coming up for our Badgers this weekend. Women's volleyball kicks off the weekend with a game against Tuskegee at home at 6 p.m. On Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m., men's and women's cross-country team will travel to Montevallo, Alabama to run in the NCAA South Regional Meet. Finally, on Sunday, the men's and women's soccer team will compete in the Gulf South Conference in the quarterfinals championship. Good luck to our Badgers this weekend, and back to you, Maddie.
Thanks, Kate. Let's move on to this week's segment of Badgers on the Spot. Spring Hill Now reporter Milan Hargrove went out and asked students more on-the-spot questions. If you would like to submit questions for the next Badgers on the Spot, message our Spring Hill Student Media Instagram page, and be sure to check out our next week's segment of Badgers on the Spot. That's all for this episode of Spring Hill Now. Remember, you can get all Spring Hill Now newscasts on demand at livestream.com/springhillcollege. Be sure to follow Student Media on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Plus, get all the latest breaking news from the Hill anytime on our website, thespringhillian.com. And look for the latest issue of Alabama's oldest college newspaper, the Spring Hillian, coming to the Hill this week. I'm Maddie Bouck. From all of us here at Spring Hill Now and Badger TV, have a great week and be sure to tune in next time.